Hello, good morning, everybody. Hello, good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Vina. And good
Good morning.
morning, good
Good
morning,
morning, everyone. Good morning, Buma.
good morning. How are you doing today, Cynthia?
I'm fine. And you, how are you?
I'm okay. Anyways, I'm happy to see you on the call. You've been coming for morning calls back to back, and I'm happy about that.
Thank you.
All right. Obi, how are you?
I'm all right, Marian. A little behind on my work, but I'm all right.
This one you decided to grace us with your presence. Are we safe at all?
Yeah, absolutely. I've just been a little occupied this last week, but everything's been sorted now. I should be good going forward.
Yeah, that's right. Do you juggle this with work?
Yes.
So what time will you be leaving for work?
Your time will be six. Maybe I'll drop the call. I need to drop the call at like 6 because I need to prepare to beat the traffic.
Sorry, what country again?
Zambia.
Okay. You were the one that told me Zambia, and I was accusing another person yesterday. That's by the way. All right, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so AY is not here. AY is not here. Jade is not here yet. I believe they will join in later. And okay, Vina is here. Vina,
Morning, everybody. AY said his battery is very low. He had like 2% when I was trying to deliberate one or two things with him. So he said I should inform the group. So if he's able to plug it before the call, he will join in. But if not, he might likely miss out.
okay, that's fine. Funny how we really need them so we can make this decision, right? So Vina, what do you think about? You're still going to drop the bullet points, Vina, right?
Yes. I've drafted it. I'm just trying to type it out. I'll do that.
All right. So individuals like Obi that did not join our last call can actually understand what's going on. Hmm. So do we start with our redrafting our roadmap, or we should start with reviewing dashboard? Or what do you guys think we should do this one? Please, I'm listening.
Wait, sorry, we are redrafting our roadmap.
Yes. So as at last yesterday in the night, we were deliberating on how many days would it take us to complete our project. So most persons were like 5 days. And Havila was talking about all things being equal and the rest. So I came up with a suggestion. I don't know if that works. But like 5 days, we have a maximum of 5 days to complete our project, right? Then we use the sixth and seventh day to review our work. Okay. And and that sixth and seventh day is the seventh day is our second deadline. Okay. So if you did not meet up with the fifth day, you have to meet up with the seventh day. You need to send in your work the seventh day before our review. So if you do not send in your work on that day, your work would not be reviewed after that. Right? So that was what we spoke about. Cindy, what do you think?
Okay. But will it exceed our 2 month timeline?
Looking at it, yeah, it would. But still, in as much as we are working on this, we'll be working on other things by the side. But it would. I think it will actually. We have to look through our, because this is the third week and we have just one project done. So what that means is definitely will. And maybe we can complete on this project today. I say today, this week. And from next week, then we can now get our third project. So that means we'll need an extra I don't know. Hold on. I'm thinking. It's too early. Maybe it's like 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, extra 2 weeks or a week. Extra 2 weeks actually. So yeah, Cindy, what do you think?
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I didn't like it that it exceeded our timeline, but it's okay.
Okay, maybe we can just try and exceed it by a week. That means we'll just two projects. Two projects can just be, I don't know what I'm saying. By now I shall say something. Two projects might be okay. When we are, I think we should adjust this. If we adjust it, then we'll know what exactly we are doing, right? If you look through that, if we look through, let me share my screen. Do I even know where that's? If I scroll
Can
through,
I say something?
yes, please, Vina.
Okay. I understand Cindy's point, but for me, they say that what is worth doing is worth doing well, right? So if we should work strictly with the new um timeline we have drafted or we agreed on, I think we should, whatever that gives us when we go back to maybe redrafting it, I think we should go with that, even if it exceed by 1 week or more. But if we can be strict with it, like the 1 week thing and then the review interval and all that, I think we should be fine, so that what we did would come out good. That's actually my suggestion. So let's not start trying to maybe squeeze it into something, or try to at the end what we come up with won't be that effective.
Cindy, do you have anything to say to that?
No, not really.
All right. So you get a point, right? We are just, I know, in as much as we cannot carry everybody along, we are actually trying. We are really trying, Sha, to consider a lot of persons. So if we notice, this stuff is to end on the 28th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, on the 28th. That 1 week is actually by the side. But still, since this is stretched, we'll be using our time to work on our sites too, right?
Mm, okay.
So we are good to go, right? No
Yes,
questions.
we are.
All right. So we're adjusting this first, right? Hmm? Hello, my guys. Are you guys here? And my network is acting up.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, we're here.
We can adjust it.
All right. Okay, today is 18th. So So what do you think? So is Friday enough to start our new projects? Because we're supposed to end we today is Wednesday. So what do you guys think our review? What should our review be like? Should it be this Thursday? Should it be Wednesday and Thursday? Then on Friday. That means we are starting our projects every Friday, right?
Okay,
If
that
we
makes
start
sense.
if
Starting
we
a
start
project every Friday.
if we start on Friday, then by Wednesday is our submission, first deadline, right?
Yeah.
And our our second deadline is on Thursday. Is our first deadline actually Wednesday? Yes. Oh no. Hold on. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So Tuesday is actually our first deadline. Tuesday is our first deadline, and we review Wednesday and Thursday. So Thursday is our last deadline. On Thursday, so we talked about like having a particular time. Sorry about that. So we talked about a particular time being allocated to each project when being reviewed, and we said 10 minutes. At least a maximum of 10 minutes. It doesn't have to exceed that 10 minutes. Right. So what do you guys think?
10 minutes.
I want to ask,
I'm
Sorry.
listening.
are you getting me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so what time actually are we dropping the next project? Because the time determines if we are to start on Friday or Saturday. It happens that the next project will be dropped in the evening, then there will be no time that evening to start doing the analysis and all that stuff. So we basically will be starting on Saturday. When we are starting on Saturday, then we'll start counting from Saturday. But if
Okay,
we are dropping the next project in the morning of Friday, then it's fair enough to start counting from Friday. So the
let me
time will actually determine if it's 5 days from Friday or from Saturday.
okay. So let me explain. So remember, our second deadline is on Thursday, and we are concluding with a dashboard review, right? Yes. So we are to drop our data set on that Thursday night, which means I think these are things that we should all know moving forward. But still, our group heads will be dropping it from time to time. Since we now have a dedicated day for everything, we don't have to be reminded. So it means from that Tuesday to that Thursday, you're to source and search for your data sets and send it in for approval. And by Thursday night, everybody already know what they are working on for the next day being Friday. So if your team doesn't send in their data sets by Thursday before our meeting, then you guys' timeline will start reading, and that is nobody's fault. Does that work? For all of us. Hello.
Yes, it does.
How are you, Cynthia?
Yes, it's okay.
Yes,
So
I also
should it
think it's fine.
all right? Should this be adjusted on camera, or should you just adjust it off camera?
We can adjust it off camera. We already know that every new project starts on Friday. Yes, new project starts on Friday. We should get our data sets and start working on it by Thursday. Am
Yes.
I missing something here?
You're not missing anything.
Okay. Then Wednesday and Thursday, last deadline, also for review. Yeah, it
Yes.
works. We can do this offline.
Okay. No problem. All right. So we'll do this offline.
Hi, Miriam.
Hello, Jade. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Please,
Good
just
morning.
to reconfirm, for the last Excel dashboard or project, when will it start counting? Is it going to start counting from Friday?
What do you mean by is it going to start counting from Friday?
I mean, when we are expected to start working on our projects.
Okay. So we'll finalize
When,
a data
okay,
set to be sent in on Thursday night.
all right, thank you.
So, like I said, if your team doesn't meet up with that time, then it's not our fault,
Okay.
right? So today and tomorrow, dashboard review. Okay. So sorry. Is there anybody having any challenge? Is there anything we'd like to address first before we move on or not? Okay, so we don't have anything to address. That's fine. Sorry, I don't talk sorry like how many times, God, I beg. Please, which individual system is on here? Is it just mine? Is it just my own? Let me know. Cindy, your system is turned on,
Yes.
or your hands are up. But you don't have light, Cindy. That means you should be saving your battery.
No. They've got light. That's why I'm
Ah,
looking at my
ah.
class. They've got light.
That means it's a postro party, oh. Come on.
Oh, I was so
Wow.
excited. Jesus. Hey.
I swear. When you're used to the whole power thing, then you don't have power anymore. Jesus, if you cry.
I was so demotivated. Ha.
Anyways, we thank God. All right. So Cindy's system is up, meaning Cindy and I will be sharing our screen. Okay, so I don't want to be the only one. One of the reasons why I don't want to be the only one taking the review is more of the more you can look through and review these things, also you get to pick out one or two things you get to learn compared to just listening. At least this time around, you're the one scrutinizing it. So whenever any of us have our stuff up, we can actually just do the review. So Cindy is here. So we'll start with individuals that are here. Then we'll move on to the others. So let's start with Cindy's dashboard. So since it's Cindy's work, I'll review her work. Right. Good job. Okay. Cindy, please highlight your last talk.
My previous dashboard.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I cannot look for it again. I'll just resend it.
Okay, just resend it to the group. I don't know why dashboard is opening 10 times. So please, Vina.
Present.
All right. Vina, you'll be our timekeeper. Oh. You can decide to allocate the job to someone else. But me, I've picked you for the job though. So yeah, you're going to be our timekeeper. But if you do not want that, you can move it to the next person. Okay, so let's start. Shipping and delivery performance dashboard. Overview, monitoring, transit time, delay and returns by shipping mode. Total orders, total revenue, delayed deliveries. So this is the average. This is average, right? Cindy, what is this? Or 50%
No,
of no
no,
50% of our blah 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 were
yes,
delayed.
it's total of all deliveries. Of all the deliveries, 50% of them were delayed.
Okay. Same thing with this. All right.
Yes.
So you created this using Excel,
No, PowerPoint.
but you just grouped everything together. Or it's because I'm unable to edit.
No, I did group them, but maybe it's
All right.
because you're unable to edit. But I did group them. I grouped the graphs because I was trying to move it and I didn't want them shifting.
Okay. That works. Please, when I have like 5 minutes, please try and remind me so I don't get lost and forget myself.
I'm not
Yeah,
seeing your
just
screen. Everyone seeing the screen.
sorry, please, you guys should speak. Oh,
Yeah, I can see your screen.
okay. So Vina, that should be from your end. Okay. So I'm looking at the whole improvement process, and oh, Cindy is doing a great job. Okay, but I'm having a color problem right now. Right. I think is it from my ninth mode? Oh, it's from my ninth mode actually. Okay, it's from my ninth mode. That's fine. Thank God I noticed that. Right. So performance by shipping method. Performance by shipping method. And we have express, same day, and standard. And do you think a percentage is ideal for this or is average? What do you guys think? Right. We can as well say, okay, we usually spend an average of so and so day to get this delivered. And at the same time, we can say, okay, that means if we're analyzing for performance, I don't know, somebody should say something. Jado, say something, please. Vina. Because I'm looking at this and she did not use average for any of this. Are you guys here or not?
We're here.
I just joined back. I had to cut the call and join back. So I'm trying to observe it.
Okay. So what do you guys think? Okay, I'm just going to start from the downside. So regional shipping revenue. So this was spent blah 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 blah. Yeah, she did shorten it. Okay, 1.40 M. We have delivery performance summary. So we can see that. So Cindy, we cannot see the data points for delay. Abi you mistakenly deleted it and you had no idea.
No, it's something I just finished this morning. So probably during editing, as I was moving the chat itself around, I shifted it and then the thing now shortened. It's just there. I just need to expand it or shrink it a bit.
Okay. So
Miriam, I don't know if you are speaking. I can't hear you.
I'm actually speaking now. Okay. Um, 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 um. So average shipping cost by mode, average ship standards, average shipping cost. Okay. So where's the we don't have you forgot the data label for this. And this stuff, please just remove this axis title and add the data label for us. Thank you. Shipping mode preference. Why preference? So most persons prefer standard compared to the others. On time delivery by customer region. So this data they are for what exactly? On time delivery by customer region. What are you calculating for here? Region versus what? Cindy. Hello, Cindy. Hello.
Hi, Miriam. I can hear you. So I think she's doing on time versus delayed. She's trying to compare the two delivery status.
So which field did she use? Which variable did she use? Hmm? Like I want to know like these figures, where are they coming from? And Cindy is not yet to answer that.
Sorry, I'm here. Sorry. What figures exactly?
These figures on your on-time delivery by customer region.
Okay. Sorry, let me look at that closely.
You did region versus.
Okay, on time delivery by customer region. It's region versus what's this thing called again? Count of order ID. Oh, okay. I didn't spell that out. It's order ID. Count of order ID.
So this is transaction count,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm seeing delayed and I'm seeing on time. So when it comes to this, you're trying to tell me that when it comes to this west,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
A total of this amount was being delayed, and
Yes.
total of this other amount was being on time.
Yes.
I think let me leave this one and come here. Also, performance by shipping mode.
Miriam, you have um 3 more minutes left though.
Okay, thank you for that. This one is now what?
Performance by
Um,
shipping mode.
so you used what these figures that here, where did you get them from?
Count of orders that were delayed, count of orders that were on time, and count of orders that were returned. So this was somewhat a rush walk. Now I think I see where the confusion is coming from, because the percentages are for the performance, that is if they are delayed on time or return, not for the, what is it called? Mm, Abi? Yeah, not for the shipping mode.
Okay. So what I will have to say is that I think when it comes to supply chain, average is very important. We use average. Let me not say we use average like I'm in the industry. But like average is very important. And I'm not saying anything concerning average, right? I'm not
Yeah.
saying anything concerning average. In as much as we are knowing our count, we should be able to tell, okay, this is the average. This is our average. Is it below or if it's above, in order to increase performance? Because now you're just showing us that, okay, this is what we have and this is what we have, but we don't actually know what is, in order to increase if our performance is doing well or not. I don't know if you agree with me on that.
Yeah, I do. I get you.
So I think it's to actually average is actually very important. Average is very, very important when it comes to supply chain. Okay, let me speak a bit about this. So your picture, why is it like this? It's supposed to be in a circle. What?
I got it from an inspo.
Okay, you got it from an institute. So you decided to leave it like this. Fine, understandable.
Yes.
Your um LinkedIn and X, they are not well fitted into your this thing and it's not properly aligned. So you need to work on that. If I'm looking at this your slicer here, it's exceeding the whole line, but you can expand it to make it look like, oh, like that was the vibe or something. Now it's looking stretched out. I don't know if you get me.
The region slicer.
Yes, the region slicer.
Oh,
There's a way you can adjust this to make it look like that was like I decided to do that
it
on
was
purpose.
part
I
of
don't know
the
if you get me. So it's part of what? The
the
design.
brown. Yeah.
Wow, Jesus, Cindy is going to another level. Wow, wow, wow. Let me leave it to.
No,
Okay.
I mean I put the slicer there. It was just
No, I'm
like
talking about the
sizing.
extra, the overlapping is overlapping. But but it says extra is your design because I can see this one now. This one is design, right?
Okay, no, it's actually overlapping. It was just I had issues sizing it.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Another one. This your logos inside this brown thing doesn't fit, right? Take note of that. Look at your alignment. See this alignment. See where this one is. This one is in Zamfara. This one is in Zambia. So it's not aligned. I don't know. I don't think I have anything to speak on concerning this. But still, I actually say you did a great job here. You did great work. I mean, you are on the beginner part, and this is what you are doing. So you absolutely did a great job. Please, any other thing, Vina, Jade, Obi, Cynthia, do you have anything to say? You just make it a quick one so we can wrap up to the next.
Time is up actually, but I want to find out, please, that pixel, the A and B, what's the space there for? Or is it because I'm using device? Is anything fixed up there?
What are you talking about right now?
No, not really. Nothing's fixed. Oh,
So
it's
is it
probably because
necessary? Is it
let me
necessary there?
sorry, what space exactly?
before your slicer, you have A and B. That
In the
line
Excel
there,
sheet itself.
yes, is vacant. Nothing is there. Like you shift the pixel A and B there, they are vacant. Nothing is there. What's the space for?
Oh, it's probably, let me look at it on Aaron's screen.
Please, what is A and B?
She's talking about the columns,
Are you speaking about the
column A
column?
and column B.
Okay.
Columns there. She started with the C column.
That's
Oh,
really
oh, it was to try and centralize it. It's nothing really. I just
okay.
wanted it to be in the center of my screen.
I don't understand. What are you talking about?
She's
There's an
talking about the
empty
first two
space,
columns.
columns A and B. There's this pink. I don't even know what to call that color, but yeah, there's a pink in that space. So she was asking why it was empty. I just wanted to put the dashboard in the center of my screen. That's
I
why.
still don't know what you guys are talking about. Please, let's go over that again.
See this column A and B in the Excel sheet itself. My dashboard starts from column C. So she was asking if there was anything in columns A and B.
You guys are talking about the pivots.
No, the dashboard itself.
Oh, column A and B. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Jesus Christ. Vina. Okay, you can continue. Because I was looking at the dashboard now. Come on, where is A and B? Okay. So, Vina, that's just it, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be by the side, though. You know, when you're taking your screenshot, you take from here. Shit. Let me show this thing. So, yeah, I don't know, it depends. Vina, any other thing? Jade, Cynthia, Obi, any other thing?
Then this her performance by shipping mode.
Mm.
Is it being compared with anything like she has express, same day delivery, standard, and yeah. So is it per year? Does the data set have different years or something?
Okay. First of all, what I'm using to compare with the shipping mode is the count of order IDs. The count of order ID. That's what's giving me the figures. That is the number of order IDs that were delayed, number of orders that were on time, number of orders that were returned. And as for the dates, I did not use dates, the 3 dates columns to do any analysis at all because there were very serious errors in them. The order dates might be in September, shipping dates will be in July. Delivery dates will be in, I don't know, maybe December of the same year. And I didn't know where to start from to start rectifying it. Even after consulting AI, it just advised me to let it be. So I abandoned the dates column entirely.
I don't know if that's the case because that performance analysis is really like it's just giving us the figure of how the delivery status are like it's not trying to like I'm feeling that this particular performance board is supposed to be a comparative thing, right? So that's my observation though.
Okay. It is comparative. It's trying to compare how the express mode has how express mode has way less deliveries. Let me look at it on my end. Yes, how same day mode has 0 on time packages. Standard has the most on time packages and the least delayed packages. Abi? Okay, no, not the least, but it's small. Then same day mode has the least returned packages. Express mode has the least delayed, the least on time packages. So that's just the comparison I was trying to make. Hello.
Okay, we can hear.
Okay. Vina, did you get me?
I heard you. I saw it, but um I don't know. I think there's something I'm trying to say there, but it's fine. Just like you said that the date has issues. I didn't even look at the data set, but I'm feeling that it will bring out more insight when you get when this is done. Maybe a yearly a trend thing like express same day like this so time or this so
Mhm.
month that
Yeah,
they had more of this and all that. So, but I
yeah,
get
that's true. I agree. I agree with you. That was what I thought at first before I realized how terrible the data set was. I would have done that instead. But thank you for that. Woman, woman, you there?
Yes, Uma is here. Oh. Any other thing? Can we move on now? Yes.
we
Okay,
have
okay.
eaten up our time. We have
And you can
both.
imagine we're saying 7 minutes. Okay. Five
Yeah,
minutes.
I knew 7 minutes was 7 minutes was highly unrealistic. Even this 10 minutes safe. The only thing is, you know what? The only thing is, if we come down with the number of people we are here, like let's say all in all, we agreed that review is strictly gonna be based on participation. If we adhere to that and the number reduces, we should be able to allot time to this
A
and
lot
it
more
will
time
work.
to review.
It will work, right? So I still feel that 10 minutes to review a dashboard will not be effective, but I felt like we could start with that, but because there one or two persons might have contributions to make. So I believe by the next project we'll have, we should be able to, I believe that the heads, we should be able to get the number of people we are working with so that we do our time allotment and then it's easier. Seriously, 10 minutes will be highly unrealistic.
I was even thinking I would hear 15 minutes for a start.
Okay. Please let's move on to the next. So Ulua Pelumi is here. Good morning, Ulua Pelumi. We are happy to have you here. Enonfon is here, but she says she cannot speak. Good morning, Enonfon. So please, which person's work are we reviewing? Cynthia, have you dropped your work?
Yes, I have.
Please highlight your work. All right. Cindy, please check if you can easily download Cynthia's work.
Okay.
Okay. So if your hands are up, please just speak because I can't see my screen. Cindy, I didn't even speak on that your other dashboard,
Okay.
the one you recreated.
Oh yeah, I did another one. I had to. I tried to do the wireframe. That was when I tried to do the wireframe for the first time using PowerPoint.
Okay. Just remind me for the last class. If there's time, let's look through it. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I've opened it.
So hold on, let me look for the next one. So then you review that one. Please, Jade. Obi, you haven't dropped your work, right? I'll review a non-funds work. Vina, please send your work to Cindy or send it to the group. Right. Jade, are you sending me your corrections or we should not be expecting that from
No,
you?
not today.
All right. So
Yes.
after Cynthia, we'll go to Vina. Obi, you haven't dropped your work, right?
You just asked him.
Ah,
No, not
Jesus.
yet.
All right. Oluwapelumi, have you dropped your work?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Cindy, review your work. Should be B and F.
Yeah, Ben, if I dropped
All
yes,
right.
day before yesterday or so, but yesterday.
Cindy, review Vina and Oluwapelumi's work. Then I'll review Enonfon's work last, since it's pharmacy, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Over to. So, Cynthia, for this dashboard, is it sales dashboard overview or sales dashboard? Which is it? Hello? Hello?
Okay, sorry, I was kind of busy. A sales dashboard overview for the first one. I created two dashboards.
Oh, you
Second one is
created
product.
dashboard. Wow.
Yes, yes, yes. The first and second dashboard. So the first one is sales performance overview.
And the second one is what?
The second one is product. I guess product channel. I'm not on my system. My system is low. I'm going to check for my end here.
Okay. Um. All right. So I'm looking at the color. The color is okay, but what you would have done is to try and make the slicers to be the same colors that you're working with, right?
Okay. Okay.
So Adidas dashboard, sales performance overview, total revenue, total operating profits, total units sold, and she has a LinkedIn name with her this thing. So it's actually very, very dark, and I cannot really say, like, I think it's because of
Photo.
maybe it's because of the border,
Okay. Okay.
the
I'll
black
work
border.
on that.
No problem. If you still remove the black border and it looks very dark, then it should be the photo. Okay, so we have region by total sales by operating profit. Region by total sales by operating profit. Hmm. So these are various regions. So since you have your data labels here, please remove this. Please just remove this, okay?
Okay.
Region by total sales by operating profit. And we can see that West is doing so much more compared to the others, right? So states by total sales, states by total sales. So these are not all the states. We can both agree to that. So if you're doing top 10, you should put top 10. And if you're doing top 7, you should put top 7. So we know.
That was a mistake from my end. I'll use top 10.
Okay.
I'll label that properly.
All right. There we have sales over time. And Okay. How to enable this? Why are you people having 2022 here when 2022 is not in the data set?
I don't know. I guess it's from the timeline. It was supposed to be 2020 and 2021, but the timeline is given 2022 as well. So I've been trying to correct that, and it's not working. But
So
there is
this,
2020 and 2021 on the timeline.
I'm not being able to select multiple. Why? Okay. So we have region and we have states. States, that's a lot though. But still okay. I don't know what's wrong. Your timeline is having score. So if you look, this is actually leaving this is leaving. So you should adjust this,
Which of
right?
them?
This one. The 50 blah blah blah. Just remove this also. Since you have data labels.
Okay, okay.
Okay, good. The slices are affecting the next dashboard also. Interesting stuff. People the vex. Some persons are sleeping. Alright, we have total revenue again. So you did not generate new KPIs, you use same KPIs.
I use the same KPIs.
Products by total sales by operating profits. Total by product by total sales by operating of profits. Product by total sales by operating profits.
Yeah, I was looking at the products, the total revenue for products, and the operating profits for products. The
Same
first
thing.
one was for region.
I know. What I'm speaking about. This is not about this is not about oh sorry. So you have your total sales, you have a column for total sales, and you still have a
Yeah,
column for operating profits.
yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Just those another favors and take this one out.
Okay,
Right?
okay,
So we have products by unit sold. Okay. Still take this out.
okay.
Counts of payments
Payment
method.
method.
So this in-store out like in an online and outlets, they're actually not payments method, right? They're
Um,
actually like I don't know what to call them. Vina should have a better um blah 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 for that. So in-store is like a store, their store, like the Adidas store, right? The outlet is more of
okay.
like the malls and the likes, and they usually give discounts for outlets. So in a case like this, it would even be very, very nice to have this in-store online and outlets. You did not display that. That is fine. But from here, count of you used count of what?
I use the count of in-store out online and outlets.
Like the count. Which
Mm,
column did you use?
I used what I call that. I'm not on my system right here, but I've checked the variable name for this column. Then I used that. I actually moved the. Let me use payment method. I moved the payment method to the column field and the payment method still to the count of move it to the value field, and I changed it to count of since it what am I even saying?
I'm not following up honestly. So
Yeah, yeah,
let's
not
not be,
okay, okay.
yeah.
Maybe when I
Um
get my system, I'll try to see what I can do on this particular one.
all right. That's all. So let's say assuming we did like install now would have been saying okay, how many transactions did we get in in-store, online store, and it, like how many sales did we make from online or outlets, right? And at the same time, we can now start looking at our sales that we made so far and our profits. So for this in-store, we are looking at okay, our store we sell at full price, blah 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 blah, and our outlets most of the time we are giving out discounts. Are we making more sales from giving out discounts compared to our in-store yielding profits?
Okay,
Or should we just close both in-store?
there was no discount column, and so this my chart was basically looking at the how many orders from in store, how many orders online and outlets.
Okay. So for the discount I'm talking about, I'm trying to say, if you do your research, ask ChatGPT, what is the difference between in-store and outlets? Then you will get it. And why I'm mentioning discount is because outlets do more of discounted sales,
Okay.
right? Yes. So that's what I'm trying to say. But for me, according to what you said, so in-store have a very low volume, low
Yeah,
transaction volume compared to
outlets and
outlets.
online.
Yes, compared to outlets, that means our in-store is not really doing much for the count. But at the same time, we can look through to see if, in as much as it is not doing well for the transaction count, is it yielding more profits, right? Or not?
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
So we have product units sold and product units sold. I think I've spoken on this before, yes. Retail by total sales by profits, profiting by operating profits. Retailer by total sales by operating profit. Okay. So okay, that's that, Sha. So I don't know if anybody have anything to say concerning this. I already spoke about the slicers. Yeah, the colors. I can see what you're writing. Then it will be best if this thing is adjusted to the middle. It's not in the middle. Then it will be best if this one is in
Okay,
the
which
middle.
of it?
This Adidas logo is not in the middle. This
Okay.
Adidas thing is not in the middle. This other product and channel performance this thing is not in the middle. So
Okay.
it's reverse if you can adjust them and put them in the middle. Okay. So
Okay. Okay.
Vina, Cindy, Jade, what do we have to say about this?
So for me, I think there has been some improvement in terms of the wireframe and organization of insights. So far, the only challenge or somewhat confused is just the sites, the insights. What was it called? Um, I'm lost. I'm just lost of all. So it's just the headings, the title, yeah, the chart title. So I think they
Yes.
should be reframed. It's somehow confusing. It's just somehow confusing. For products by total sales by operating profits, probably it would have been product by total sales versus operating profits, or product trend. Just product by total sales versus operating profits. Then for the retailer, could have been, let's say, operating profits trend. Then probably in brackets. I just feel like it's just confusing. I'm still trying to figure
I would
out
suggest, let me see, I would
the
suggest for the
appropriate
title, like the one I'm
title.
looking at now. Can you hear me? Like the one I'm looking
Yeah,
at now says product by total sales by operating profit. I would suggest total sales and operating profit by you are analyzing it by product. So you could say total
Okay.
sales. Hello?
okay, yes.
I would say total sales. Oh God, I can't see the dashboard again. Or is it in my network? So I would say total sales and operating profit by
By
products, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
or total sales versus operating profit by products. Then we can also replicate the same thing for total sales versus operating profit by retailer. I think that should
Okay.
work. So aside this, every other thing is okay for me.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I wanted to point out something. Just nothing major though. The slices to me seem too far apart. Sorry, the slices in the pie chart on the second dashboard, they seem too far apart. Like I think they could have been even though you wanted to show an explosion, I think they could have been closer together.
Okay, for the pie charts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the donut chart, whatever it is.
Okay, yeah, the donut chart.
Yeah.
So I'll have to work on that as well.
Right, no
Bring them
problem.
closer a bit.
Well, that's it from my end.
Okay.
All right. So nothing else, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Vina, how many minutes did we use? Oh, you were not keeping tabs.
for this second one, we've exceeded by 4 minutes.
Okay. Let me see, like, is that 15 minutes though? So, Cindy, should I take a non-funds own first, then you go after that? Or you take the other two before we talk about healthcare? What do you think? Cynthia, please highlight your former work. Let me see.
I think you should take an on-pause one. Take healthcare first.
All right. Cynthia, please highlight your former work. Okay. He Avila and Enofo want to kill my eyes with colors. But my God will not agree. Okay. So this is, can I even remember what Enofon's work looked like? Or rather, it looks like. But there's a color problem here. Okay. So number one, color problem. And people that worked in DNF, did you even check if they were duplicates in that data set or not?
There wasn't any
Yes,
There
there was
was
duplicate.
no
no
duplicate.
There was no
There was no
duplicate.
duplicate.
Wow. Agba analyst. Nice one. Okay. So you have revenue by claim types. I don't even know what this is. at all. So what are claim types? Please, we'll leave healthcare. Oh. So when they come, they can come and explain, right? So inpatient, emergency, outpatient, lab, pharmacy. Please, Cindy, they are leaving pharmacy. Right. So let's just take the two works and then we'll move on from there.
Okay, that's fine. Vina just sent her. Send you.
Cynthia, please highlight your work. Your former work.
Okay, me? But we've reviewed my former work now.
Yeah, I just want to look through it and
She
see.
meant the first Excel you've created.
Okay. Okay, let me look for it there.
All right. Cindy, you can go ahead. Let me stop sharing my screen.
Okay. It's not opening. I don't know what it. I don't know. It doesn't want to open. Just give me
Not
a minute.
even seeing screen. I don't know what's happening. Whether this is my network. I'm really struggling. I'll go out and come back. I'll start seeing the screen. I'll join in again. I won't see the screen.
You can screen record. That should be your network though.
Okay, I guys still there.
I've highlighted the previous work.
All right. Yes, we are still here.
Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Not yet.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
I've already seen the future. Please, what's this work? Una. Please.
It's
No
Vina's
problem.
work.
Okay.
Okay,
Vina,
so
how do you
this
have
is
blue header? You have blue header. You have green borders. Right? You have green, you have brown, you have yellow, you have orange, you have blue, you have green again. Vina, please go on. Who knows? My
okay.
judgment
So
might be
these are
wrong.
the people. Let me just look for the dashboard.
It's not my dashboard you are talking about, Miriam. I don't know where the orange and the green and the red is coming from.
What is this dashboard? Is Vina, is not Vina's dashboard?
I'm not even seeing what you are displaying. That's the challenge I'm having. I'm not
Yes,
seeing what you are displaying.
yes,
Aye,
yes.
it's Vina's dashboard. Okay. But if we're even
Okay,
speaking,
so
Adidas is
now,
what color? Adidas is white and black. Adidas is white and black. So would it make more sense to use the
yes.
would it make more sense to use the brand color or to use any color of your choice? But what am
So,
I
White
to
and
say?
black like
Can
that.
freestyle.
Vera,
Eh,
I think that was one of the challenge I had because I had to use the brand color and the dashboard wasn't, it was just so dull. So I'm already
I
thinking
guess so.
because based on the
Yes.
review you gave, like it wasn't
Okay.
giving. So I was already thinking probably I will need to change my color to make it more pronounced. Because really their brand color is really dull. Or probably I'm not just doing something right to make it more pronounced.
So this is my dashboard. Where are you seeing the red and the green? Miriam, please.
So I
your
think it
sheets, the
was from
highlights,
the
different
sheet
colors.
Okay, the
name.
tab. You mean the tab color?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, it's just an aesthetic, just to accentuate the The
Accentuate waiting.
yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that on dashboard too.
Uh,
I've seen
Yeah,
that.
I know, but you just use colors that actually are in uniform. That's what I'm
Okay,
just
with the color combination I'm working with on the dashboard.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And I normally do that too. I don't know why I did this one. It's okay, it's fine. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Cindy, please. Okay, let me speak on a bit of what Jade said. So Jade, I feel like black and white is actually a very fine color. And if you go out there and search for black and white dashboards, you would actually see stuff that stand out. But I don't know. I don't know what to say,
I
Sha.
will search. I will search and work on that.
All right.
Thank you.
So I want to ask him, is it
Hmm.
necessary for us to use the company's color for our
No, it's not
dashboard?
necessary. It's not
Mm-hmm.
necessary, but like
Okay.
for me, when I worked on a construction project, right? For my first
Okay.
draft, I sticked with the company's color. I did not want to like move past. The color was blue, gray, and white and black. But the owner, Abi, I think he's a project manager, if I'm not mistaken, like in the US. He said he was giving me that free will to freestyle with colors. Okay. So it depends on the project you're working on and the individuals that are involved. If they are giving you 100% right to go out there and do what you want to do, then it is fine. Have you like really decided to shock us? So she came in by 6:30. Well, I'm not going to speak on that. I'll continue to say what I was saying.
I came in
she's
by
been here.
past 6. I came in by past 6.
Past 6 and 6:30, what's the difference? Have you like
Six.
that's
I
by the
think
way. Welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence. This is going to be a great day. Indeed, I've seen the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
people are encroaching into Venus time. Oh.
Okay, we are sorry. Once
Nobody is
again.
encroaching. Time has not started. They've not started reviewing my dashboard. So don't worry, I'm the timekeeper now. Ha. So we've not started.
Okay.
Politics.
So it depends on the person you're working on. But if they say stick to or you ask, make sure to ask. If they say stick to the color, you stick to the color. If they give you that right to freestyle, you can freestyle, but make sure that you're working with colors that actually align. The brand color will be there, but the colors should align. Right? Since have I answered your question?
Yes, yes. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you for that. Please go on.
Okay. All right. So we have Adidas Sales Interactive Dashboard. Total sales 120 million. Average operating margin 2%. Average price per unit. Okay. Units sold by quarter. Okay. Mm, units sold by quarter. Would it look better on a stacked column? Okay, no. Okay, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. Total sales by pay. Okay, I just spotted one thing now. So I think all the charts should have the same background. So everything looks uniform.
No, actually. Yeah,
Okay.
like if you can, there are some certain designs that a particular KPI card is different, right? So if you can actually make it work, then you can do that. But if you cannot, just leave that. And most of the time, it's not even there are not so many that are different colors. You would just see is one, and that one is usually, when something is very important,
Mm.
right? Yes, that's like the keynote. So if you
Okay.
can make it fit, then yes. But if you cannot, don't bother or try. Don't bother about it.
Okay, Dina, are you trying to make these two different color charts stand out? This total sales by year and month, then total sales by payment method. Lavina, is she there? Maybe she's there.
Hello, please. What did you ask me? Sorry.
Okay, I was asking these two charts that have different color backgrounds from the rest. Were you trying to make them stand out? Like, are they key points?
No, nothing in particular. I was just
Oh,
trying to blend the colors I'm using. Like, it still boils down to aesthetics. So it's nothing. There's nothing I'm trying to highlight on the both.
okay, okay. I think for this particular dashboard, yeah, I did understand what Thomas said, but I think for this particular one, it would be best if they all had the same background. Yeah, best if they had all the same background because the blue is kind of everywhere. Yeah. Okay, so this is sales slash operating profits by quarter and year. Okay. Okay, sales and operating profits. I think this could be better ordered as sales and operating profit by quarter. Yeah, just by quarter. I mean, we already know we are going to highlight the years that the quarters are for. It's fine. Okay, so from this total sales by year and month, I can see that in 2021, they made a lot of sales in July. They didn't really do so well in 2020 overall. They had really big improvement in 2021, so that's it. Okay. Oh, there's a second dashboard. Let me look at the second one. Oh, I didn't even check the slices.
Mommy, is it to wake me up?
Oh, these are buttons. Oh, nice. Then I just thought of something. If you're putting buttons on the dashboard, I don't know, it's just my opinion because it's what I did. I think it feels more convenient to put buttons on the sheets too. So for easier navigation. I mean, if I come to this data sheet now, I have to now come down here and go back to the dashboard. But if there were buttons on the data sheet, I could just push the button and come back to the dashboard. It's something. It's really small. I don't even know why I noticed it. It's just me.
I've not done it. Maybe I will try. You mean the way I assigned links to the other ones? I could do it for the sheets too.
Yes, you could. You could.
Oh, okay. I've not tried it. Maybe I'll try it too.
Lovely. Okay, for 2020. So in 2020, they had a lot less transactions online, but the most transactions they had were at the outlets. And in 2021, wow, in 2021, everyone moved to transacting online. That's nice. They had lesser in-store transactions. Okay. And the second dashboard. Oh, wow. That's a lot of red. Let me zoom this in. Okay, performance analysis of products. Okay, you use the combo chart here, Vina. And this performance analysis of products.
Yes, I use the combo chart.
The axis makes the chart look very small.
So
Do you
I'm
think there's a way you
thinking.
can remove either of the axes?
Eh?
So I'm thinking maybe it's because of the figure she has on the left. Probably if that is being removed, then
Yes,
Oh yeah, you could
yes.
shorten it. Yes, you
The
could
1
shorten.
million thing, it skipped my
that's
mind.
what I'm thinking.
Marian said she's gonna show us how to do that. Though if I searched, I would have found answer to it, but
Mm,
it totally skipped because it would have given me more room. Because seriously, I struggled with space. When I'm working on dashboard, I don't like even exceeding an S column S. Like I try to make it as compact as, but this one. I
mm,
just I just struggled with space. So I think if I used million, it would have that as in it
yeah.
would have saved me. I will take that correction. I'll go and do that too.
Okay, you can just check the number format. Like when you go to the okay, let me take this one. Let me take this one for example now. Okay, yes, this one is in millions. So you right click number format. Then you see this custom. I don't know, is this can you see this on my screen?
Yes, you can see your screen.
Okay. So you see this custom, you just input the how you want the figure to appear. So to get this million thing, I've even forgotten, but I think it's something like this. So
Is it not
hash,
format?
yeah, format cells or number format. Then go to
Are you doing
custom.
anything on our sheet? I'm not saying anything.
Are you serious?
Like I don't know
Oh,
if you are doing
okay.
it right now on the screen.
Okay, it's not showing. But just know that when you go to
Okay.
number format, when you right click the cell and go to number format, go to custom and then
Mm.
you can find your way from there, sure. Because it's not reflecting on the
I've
screen now.
remembered. Don't worry. I've remembered. It's just like I said. I didn't bother checking it. I remember where to find it. Yes.
Okay, so let me even try and understand this combo chart. Average of operating margin. So the average of operating margin peaked
Should
in
I
Main Street.
explain it?
No, I'm coming. So the average operating margin peaked in Main Streetwear. So Main Streetwear had the highest operating margin, but not the highest sum of operating profits. It looks okay. It's women's apparel that had the highest sum of operating profits. And sum of total sales. I think this sum of total sales could be better worded as total sales or revenue generated because it is
Mm.
revenue generated. So we could just say revenue generated. We could just word it like that. Okay, that's fine. Performance of sales by region, average of operating margin. Okay, West did really well, but they didn't even have the highest operating margin. Average operating margin. Okay. Oh, yearly trend of units sold. 2021. Okay. Oh, you did a filter for all the states. Yikes. Okay. It's a lot. Oh, plenty, it's plenty. Okay, so for Alabama. Okay. Oh, I see the map chart you inserted. This is really, really nice. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh,
Total
your
sales.
your sensors are not affecting your map chart.
My what?
Your slicers, your state slicers, they don't seem to be affecting the map.
No, no, no. First of all, you can't create map using a pivots.
Excel.
Sorry, using Excel. Don't mind me.
I
So
was about to
that's
ask how
just
you were able
that's
to do it. You know.
Okay.
sorry.
Me too, because I was trying to create the
I
map
was
using
about to
Excel and
ask.
it was not working.
No,
I
no, you
actually
don't
attempted the
create
same
it.
thing. So I was
There's a
wondering
way
how was it possible?
there's a way around it. You can't create it. It's not, you have to like, it's just like extracting the heart of the state out of the body. Then you create the map. You get the map. But your internet will be on, you just get the map. Then when you are done, you use select data to put back those figures back to where you got it. I don't know the easiest way to explain it, but you can't do it with Excel. But that map is for total sales for states. You could see the values and the values actually is for total sales only. So that's it. So that so as not to make it more clumsy. So I used only that, because if you should impute other what is it called? It will look clumsy. Like what is it called again? Variables to look clumsy.
Okay, I understand. Okay, so far I understand what the dashboard is trying to say. The colors seem a bit much. I don't know. The red just feels bright.
I was trying to prepare Miriam
Yeah.
with the color to pepper her. You can see it's pepper red. So I was trying to
Obvious,
pepper her and
obvious.
there was her name again. Um Jade. I want to pepper the both of them.
It can never be me. I'm still a learner.
So so in summary, the issues I pointed out were this million, the numbers. So Vina has already noted that she will work on that. So that just so that the numbers will they'll look more compact. Just so they will look more compact. Then
And
what else there is
also
what
the
else there
currency
is?
value.
The currency.
Like the currency value for this sum of units sold.
Okay, no,
Is
I
this
don't
one?
think this
Oh,
one
okay,
is a
sorry.
currency value because
No, no, no,
yeah.
no, no. That was a mistake.
Oh, and another thing, the chart titles, they could be worded better. Not all of them. Oh. Which ones am I even referring to, Seth? Okay, I think I was referring to one of them in the first dashboard. Yeah,
Hi, Cindy.
revenue.
Sorry to cut you. I just want to say that I'm dropping out. I'll see you guys in the next one. I will watch the rest of the session on the video.
Okay, that's fine. See you later,
Have a-
Ovi.
All right, bye. You all have a good one.
Bye. Okay, so yeah. Does anyone have anything to say about Venus dashboard?
Yes, I have something
Okay.
to.
Sure, go ahead. Jade.
Okay, please, can you go to the first dashboard?
Okay.
So I'm thinking for this unit sold by quarter. So I'm thinking for both years, since she's doing a comparative analysis, probably she would have used the same chart as. Can you please scroll down?
Okay.
Probably she would have used the same chart as sales operating profit by quarter and year, like comparing them side by side instead of individually. That's for the
Okay.
first chart. I think it would have been well represented comparing quarter one and quarter two. I mean, sorry, comparing 2020 and 2021 side by
For
side.
quarter one.
And I think there's one other place.
Network
Very
is
comment. I
messing
didn't
me up. My
I didn't
network is
quite
messing me up. My network has been messing me up,
oh,
seriously.
sorry,
Have you been
sorry.
you've been talking, right?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Yeah, babe.
And for our top three products by unit sold, for the data labels, I feel it will be more better having them outside
Yeah.
end
Which one,
of
please?
the pie
Which
chart.
one?
The
So I'm
Which
first
one?
saying on the
dashboard.
first chart, I don't know if you got that. So I'm thinking
You
This
said
it
one.
should
which
have
one,
been
please? I can't see the dashboard. As in, which one are you talking? So that I'll take notes.
The first dashboard.
okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Top three products by unit sold. The donut chart.
Okay. You said it should be what?
The
The data
labels should be
label should be
outside end.
outside.
The data label.
Uh,
Yeah, we have women apparels,
men's
29%.
athletic fit.
Okay. Is it
Okay.
the one I said top three
Products by unit sold.
Yes.
Yeah.
okay. What did you say I should do there?
We
So I'm
suggest that
saying, okay, go ahead, Cindy. Please go ahead. So I
we
don't.
suggest that the data label should be outside, so it's easier to
Okay.
view. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Just like you did for total sales by
Mhm.
payment method. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, this one is even a data call out. So this is fine. I think
Yes,
it's best outside, unless it's just figures. Then maybe you could put it inside, but something text
Mm.
as long as this, I think it will be best outside the donuts.
Mhm.
Okay. It's just to alert us. Time is up. I was even saying it. I didn't know nobody was hearing me. Oh. I was
Really,
saying it. I realized that nobody was hearing me.
really here. Okay. Which other? But please, which other dashboard do you say I should review?
Sorry, what did you say?
The time is up. Our time is up.
And
For
please,
Venus
before you go, please, for the total sales by year and month. So I feel
Mm,
just like the same way I said for the first charts. So since you are comparing 2020 and 2021, I feel it will be well represented, having them side by side, like your bar chart should be compared side by
okay.
side, not on a
Wait,
separate.
yeah, but comparing what exactly? Is it January?
All the
You have
months,
this.
like 2020 to 2021.
Hmm? Wait, is it like January? Then you now have two bars, one bar for 2020, the other bar for 2021. Is that what you mean?
Yes, that's what I mean. Just like the last
Okay.
chart.
Okay, like this.
Yes.
Okay, but this one was comparing sum of total sales and operating profits. Well, I guess she'll look into that. If there's a way to join the years and just have the months under.
That's what I feel. Then she can just use the color indicator for each year.
Mm.
The
Please,
chart.
Debbie, I'll meet you for that because to be honest,
Which,
I'm not seeing any screen.
okay, no problem. I will just explain what I mean. It might not be the best option, but just to give you an idea of what I mean. And everyone wants to speak.
No fun.
Yeah.
Please unmute your mic and speak. Hello.
I'm not even seeing the correction you guys are presenting. I'll meet you for that maybe much later. I'm not seeing. I'm
That's
No
struggling
fun.
to
Can
totally
you hear
navigate.
fine.
me?
We can go ahead. If she wants to speak, then she.
Good morning.
Yes, I can
Okay.
hear you loud and
Okay, good morning, guys. Sorry, I couldn't speak at the time. But when you say my color is blinding your eyes, you not do Valentine or Christmas. I don't like the sight of blood.
Okay, I actually did Christmas, and that's my favorite season. But Valentine, no. No
So what of
Valentine. Not a
sight
fan
of
of.
blood, uncle?
Yeah, I don't like sight of blood too. There's
Okay,
more
maybe
fun.
that's why the thing is blinding your eye.
Yes.
So is the color really that bad? I used to red and kind of gray. I didn't really do color combination like that. It was just red and I was just playing around with red and this thing.
It should have been fine if you used red and white,
Okay, red and
right?
white.
And even if you want to use gray, it should be a very, you cannot use two dark colors. Please, you cannot use two dark colors. It should be one dark color and one light color, right? So just take note of that.
Okay,
But
thank you. That means I
yeah,
work on the color again.
So please, what color adjustment is it on the two dashboards? You are, or is it my?
It's not
Not
yours.
yours, not
This is
yours.
enough one. So enough one. We've not reviewed your dashboard actually. I had to leave it because all those claims that I'm seeing there, I don't understand it. So I'm expecting you guys to explain it for me. That's why we left your dashboard. So our next call, right? We'll review your
Okay.
dashboard, and you have to. If Havila, your any health person that is there, will review the person's dashboard.
All right,
But
no
I think
problem.
we can review it now that non-phone is online.
Enough for now.
No,
You
it's
ready?
already late. No, people wants to. It's already late. We'll do it on the next call.
No
Okay.
problem. We actually have
Yeah.
one more dashboard to go. Oluwa Pelumi.
Aha. Right. Right. Let me open that up.
Remember.
Sorry, please. I want to say something. On the last correction where the Jade and is it Jade or Jade? Please, oh, let me not mutilate somebody's name. Hey, God.
All of the above.
Hey, please, on the one you and Cindy were talking about comparing with something, I didn't hear nothing. So please, Jade, I will meet you for that, for what both of you were saying. I didn't hear, but I knew somebody was saying something about you could put it, you could use color, or but I wasn't hearing
Okay, that's no
clearly.
problem. All right.
So Vina, you can as you can go through the recording, just your parts. Just go through the recording.
Oh yes, perfect. Okay.
Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Right. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, so uh a lot of me actually attempted to model the brand's color. So I think this was what Buma was talking about earlier. He attempted to to model the brand's color, which is nice. That's nice. Okay, so the first thing here, the figures, the figures can be shortened, and I don't is this these decimal places, are they really necessary? Are they necessary? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So this is his month slicer. Does that have any other slicer for time? No, just month. Okay. Just one. There's no slicer for year at all. Maybe is operating profit by month chart is not responding to any of the slices. That's one. Same with total sales by month and total sales by method. I assume this was to be payment method. Yes, that was supposed to be payment method, but okay. Okay. It's responding. Total sales by, let me see. Okay, total sales by month is not responding. Operating profit is not responding. Let me clear all the filters. Okay. So total sales by payment method. It's a bit hard to read the legend. Everything almost looks grey. So we have 37% of transactions were done online, I think, done online, 30% in-store, and 33% at outlets. There doesn't seem to be a really distinct difference between revenue generated by each payment method. And this is for 2 years. So we have total sales for month. Again, these values could be shortened. So the sales peaked in July. Okay. Same here too. Okay, August has the highest operating profit. Total sales by region. Okay. Let me see this units sold and total sales by products. Okay, I think this is a trend line. This is a trend line. Okay, I think it is. Okay, units sold and total sales by products. I don't understand. Is the lower Pelumi on the call?
Yes, Oluwapelumi, please speak. If you cannot mute your mic, we will not be able to move on with this one. Hello, Oluwapelumi. Hello. Hello. Okay.
Hello, I'm with you. Good morning.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, Oluwapelumi, I was asking, this units sold and total sales by products. Could you explain this chart to me?
Okay. The unit sold is the total unit sold. The total unit sold. The total amount of units sold so far altogether.
Okay.
And which one again?
No, like the entire chart. I'm sorry. Okay, this is a combo chart, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a combo chart. So the unit sold and the total sales. So the total sales of a particular product and the unit sales, the unit sold rather.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, units sold is the line.
Yes,
right?
unit sold in the line, total sales is the column.
Okay, so it seems units sold correspond with total sales. Of course, it should. Okay, that's nice. So I don't know if you listened in when we were talking about the values on Venus axis, on the axis on her charts, how
The
it
truth
could be
is,
shortened.
the truth is, yeah, it was when you mentioned my name that I woke up. I was sleeping on the call already.
Way.
I said it. In my spirit, I said, Abi, Oluwapelumi, then you was go sleep.
I was
Wow.
on the call. I was following with the dashboard review until I fell asleep, and
That's crazy. Anyway, I'll just go over it again. But
Okay.
you should look into it though. How to shorten this, something
all
like
right.
8.0 or just 8M, since everything is round
Yeah,
figure.
because of the kind of space I created for the listing. This I think probably the space is too small. I can enlarge it.
No. It's not the space. The values are too big. We don't really need to
Okay.
see the zeros. Yes, once you just go, you can go to the pivots. You click any of the cells in the pivot, then you right click number format. Just find your way to, I think it's custom. Yeah, you should be able to find your way around it. Then change this to 8M for it to show 8M.
All right.
Yeah, so that there'll be more space for the charts.
All
Yes,
right.
because I noticed many of them are small because the figures are taking up all the space. But it's okay. It's okay. Hey, your operating profit by month. This particular chart is not responding to slicers. Same thing with total sales by month.
Well, I connected though.
Only okay. These two charts that I pointed out, they're only responding to the month slicer. They're not responding to other slicers. Should they? Should they respond to other slicers? Should they actually respond to other slicers? Oma, what do you think? Should they respond to other slicers?
Jade and Vina, please answer
Yeah,
that
I
question.
think. What did you say?
I
This
said, do you think
operating
they
profit by month and total sales by month, they were not responding to the three slicers on the side: the product slicer, the region slicer, and let me go up, and the sales method slicer. Sorry, before I go, I think this should be payment method. Oh, sales
No,
method.
Not
sales
payment
method.
method
Okay,
though,
Not
okay, okay,
please.
payment
okay.
method.
Okay, I forgot. I forgot. Okay. So these two charts are not responding to any of these three slicers. They only respond to the month slicer. And I'm not sure, should they actually respond to other slicers?
Can I answer? I don't know what he did, but I don't know his intention. If maybe he forgot it, but talking about connecting slicers, it depends on what you want to view. Like my first dashboard, I had a lot of trend charts there. So my yearly slicer, I didn't connect them to any of those, but I connected them to my KPIs and the sales by payment method and all those, right? It depends on the story you want to tell. So you may not necessarily connect every slicer to all your charts. It depends on what you want to show. But I don't know about him. I don't know about what he wanted to show there, but that's the knowledge I have about slicers.
Okay, me, was that your intention?
I don't know. Okay, it wasn't that way. My intention is every chart should have a corresponding slicer. If I thought they might be connected to other chart. If that slicer is relating to that chart as well. And that is why I have almost all the
That's four
slicers
slicers.
for, I think you said,
Four whole slicers.
yes, I have 4 slicers.
Okay, okay. Interesting. So far I can't really spot any technicalities. Jade, I don't know if you can. Jade and Gina, is what you have to say about this. I think we're already running out of time.
For me, this one we pointed out, he may need to take note. I don't know if there's a question he will want to ask about that. Is there clarification he needs? Because slicer is important. You don't just put slicer maybe without really getting the understanding. So I don't know if there's something he will need to be clarified on that, because that's the reason we do the review. Because me, any correction you make I didn't understand, I will have to ask so that I will know. So I don't know if he has to that. Then I just started seeing dashboard. I don't even know if I can still see anything to review. Let me
Okay,
see.
pardon me, as Vina said, I understand you wanted a slicer for each chart, but realistically speaking, I don't think you need to have a slicer for each chart. I think your slicer should be able to control enough charts. Few slicers should be able to control almost all the charts. You don't need to have a lot of slicers on your dashboard. I mean, you are explaining the charts, not the slicers. I don't know if you get my point.
Yes, I do. But according to what he said slicers are necessary based
Yeah.
on what I'll be needing it for. So if I'm using just, let's say I'll be needing just the product slicer, and that means I can't slice for month, or I can't slice for.
That's what she said. Slicer has to do with what you are using it for. If you feel you want to use it for months, then create a
Month, okay.
slicer for months.
For months, okay.
You understand? So she's not just limiting you to just one slicer. Depends on what you want to show the stakeholders. And then should be good to go. And for the colors too, looking at this total sales by sales method, I'm saying the colors are just so, they
Yes,
are
the
closely
legend.
related.
I can't
So I
really
can't
tell
really
them apart.
differentiate. I can't.
So maybe you could use more distinct colors for the legend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean different colors, but easily distinguishable colors.
Yeah.
Noted.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Jay, do you think there's anything else we've not mentioned?
I'm just looking at it. Then looking at this total sales by region, I could see the figures underneath the charts.
Yes, but they are
So I think
all
it will be
jump.
well represented using them as a data label.
Yes, data label will work, but then again, this all boils down to shortening the values.
Okay, yeah.
This, yes, it all boils down to shortening it, whether it's on the axis or as data labels. As long as it's still in millions and even with decimal places, it will continue to take up space.
Yes. Then the KPI cards, I saw that there's no, can you please scroll up? Let me just be sure of what I'm saying. The
Yeah,
total
sure.
sales, there's no currency value for
Sorry.
that.
You said there's no what? Okay,
Currency
currency
value
for it.
for the total sales.
That's true. Oh, but there is for operating profits.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay.
I didn't format it as currency. That's the currency value. That's one thing.
Okay. And I don't know if you really want to do more insight because, I mean, based on past review and what we've done so far, I think there is more insights to be generated from the data sets.
True.
It's just like me, so I didn't really realize until my work was reviewed.
Yeah,
And
while I was doing my dashboard, I saw a lot of insights, but then I I'm a beginner, and
okay,
I didn't know I could have created as
Another
much as dashboard as
oh
I
yes,
wanted. So I could have created two at minimum, at least to
yes.
showcase my insight to an
Mm-hmm.
extent. It was when I saw, I think, at your friend's work, and I was seeing dashboard upon dashboard, and I was like, okay, now this is
Yes.
being. So that was it, yeah.
That's
Sorry,
okay.
please, let me interrupt. Talking about the insights, I told you guys I was struggling, so I don't know what you could say about mine finally before you continue with the Velumi's own, please. Sorry for sneaking into your time, please.
about yours. I think I
Did
might
you
have
guys
to
think I should
say
add more?
add more words.
Like it's as in, do you think the insights were enough, or apart from some of the few things you pointed out, like do you think there's still there are more things I needed, or as in your final um verdict, or what is
Conclusion.
it called on my own?
Okay. Okay. I think it was to. I think the first one was to use more tone. How do I put this? I think your color should be more in sync. I mean, I get that you were using blue, but it was too bright. Maybe something more subtle or something a lot more uniform. Then the figures, you could shorten them.
Yes, I get those. Like when I was, or I don't know if you people like, the generally was the insight okay. Basically, I'm talking about maybe the insights
Okay,
I
just the
pulled out.
insight.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's a decent amount of insights for such a huge data set. I mean, it could always be more if you have the time to sit down and terribly scrutinize it.
More.
But yeah,
Yes,
that's a
yes.
decent amount of insights. Okay, does anyone have anything else to contribute to Lower Palumi's dashboard? Anybody? Boma,
Yes,
it
I'm here.
seems we're done for this morning.
All right, that's fine. It's good to have you, all of us here. Cindy, please take note of the assignment. Take note of this new assignment. Let's know how many persons have
Submit.
submitted. So I
Right.
think we've done like 4 today, this morning. So we can know how to work with Thursday. You get,
Oh, okay.
if we are scheduling a call this night or we are scheduling a call, so we can finish up. Then please, you guys should source for your next data set. Cindy already have what to do next. Enough fun. You guys have what to do next, right? I think yes. Yes, they do. BNF people don't have what to do next. So please, enough fun. Drop your data set again. Cindy, you can as well drop your data sets. And what again? And BNF, AY is not here, but our other head is here, Vina. So Vina, please drop your data set again. You need to drop that on or before Thursday, so your team members can start working on it. So apart from that, nothing else. But moving forward, we'll start watching videos on how to create Google sites. Okay, how to put
Google
in,
site.
yes, how to put
Not
in.
sorry.
Sorry.
No, carry on, please. Sorry.
All right. So how to put in our photos, put our photos in. We'll start writing an about us section and the services we offer, right? And at the same time, we'll start putting in our dashboards. So we'll be writing reports also. So at the same time, I feel like the 1 week is fair enough because you can now start taking your time to, okay, start thinking about the problem statement, because you should have an introduction, a problem statement, a conclusion, and the likes. What's your recommendation?
Mhm.
So moving forward, yes, this is the 3rd week, but hopefully we'll be implementing that from the 4th week. So I'm just putting it out there so we'll know what exactly is coming. And there was one time I was speaking on an open call. There's somebody I usually bounce off ideas with. I haven't spoken with him, but I believe came up with an idea a few days ago. I believe by the end of this, we would have an open call in the sense that everybody's to present one dashboard of theirs, right? You can be 5 minutes or a 7 minutes call. Everybody's going to come in and present a dashboard of theirs. And if possible, we might even give out certificates. I just thought about this on the seat. So, I mean, certificates are free. Definitely, they will be for free. And that's all. So, and I saw a post yesterday. I think I should share it with the group. We can all agree that we've built meaningful friendships and relationships from this. The guy was talking about how before Paystack got, I'll share the post to the group. Before Paystack got their how much $1 million, he took a picture of them. Before Money Points raised money, he took a picture of them, and he talked about other persons before they made their money. or before they got investments, he took pictures of them, and he mentioned how most persons that have made it in life actually know themselves. And if you notice, they know themselves from a place of where they like had nothing. They just have a burning drive. So in as much as we don't really have so much to offer to each other aside knowledge, I believe that moving forward, we can be saying things like, oh, there was one time I was in a portfolio group with Cindy, and Cindy is now the governor of so and so state. There was one time I was also on a portfolio group. I know Jade personally. Jade and I worked on a project together. And right now Jade is the, I don't know, CEO or the ambassador of a particular country. So
Of
still, so
Price Waters Corporation.
still, these are how meaningful conversations, rather meaningful relationships are being built. And I really appreciate every one of you, especially coming for the morning calls and still trying to work as a team to see this through. This is just week 3, and I am really happy for how much progress we've made. Right? We can now review dashboards. We can now say this is what is wrong and this is what is right. I am so happy, right? Anyways, still want to thank you everybody for joining the call. I hope to see you guys soon, and I hope we all fly and win together. Right? Have a nice day, everybody.
Okay, Boomer, I want to ask you. I know I don't think it's possible, but let me just ask. There's someone that's interested in joining the project stuff. So I don't know if it still is late.
Okay. It's funny how I'm supposed to add somebody to the group, but I haven't added that. So a lot of persons reached out to me to be added to this group, and I told them our next cohort, because we are going to have a next cohort, right? And so
Okay.
the next person, this person should that same form, just send it to the person. Yeah, just send it to the person, and
Okay.
between
Okay.
April and May, immediately round up with this, I'll be going for my NYSC, and after NYSC, we'll have our next cohort. And so you guys do not show me off. For people that reached out to me and said, oh, my friend wants to join, and I told them that won't be possible. Somebody else will be joining the group. And the only reason why she's joining the group is because she did reach out, but I skipped her message, right? I dropped a link. I don't know how she did not see it. So I skipped that. So that's why I'm giving her that opportunity to just come in and pick up from there. But for the rest individual, for the others, please and please, they should just fill the form. Yeah, they should just fill the form, and for our next cohorts, we'll have them in. But we cannot agree we can actually work with the number we have. Right. So yeah. Thank you very much, Cynthia. So no more questions, right? Are we done? Yes, we are done.
Yes, we are. We are.
All right, my people. Havila, you can imagine Havila came and Havila left. Are you people seeing? So still, we should all have a nice day and a productive day ahead.
And you too.
Yeah, bye. Oluwapelumi.
Bye,
You
And
know,
bye.
bye, Miriam.
bye.
See y'all
Bye,
later.
everyone.
I got it.